Hello, this is Debbie Kaufman, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and this card features Spotlight on Nature. It's the third card in the June Stamp Club, and we'll be using the Spotlight on Nature, the flower, and the butterfly. And then we'll also be using Unbounded Love for Happy Birthday on the inside, and May All Your Wishes Come True on the outside. The die is from Unbounded die set, and it is this die here. I will put this up here for reference. We'll probably get lost in the camera, but that's okay. That's okay. So, the kit, you have your envelope, Moody Mauve, and it is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. You'll use Granny Apple Green, and that is 3 by 5, and you'll need 2 of them. The white, this is 3 1/8 by 5 3/8. 3 1/8 by 5 3/8. This is 3 by 5 1/4. So it's just an 1/8 of a difference, 1/8 of an inch difference. Okay. The next thing you do is you have your Granny Apple ribbon, and I cut it at 6 inches, and we just fold that over. What I want to do is I want to go ahead and I'm going to set some of this aside, because what I want to do is I want to show you how I did this background. We are using the eye block. The eye. And we are going to ink it up and stamp in the center. So I'm going to put this pad down, and then put this down because I want the pad on there. I'm going to take my Granny Apple Green and I'm going to ink up my block. Then I'm going to take my white and kind of put it straight on the grid paper and have about the same on either side. And then I'm going to go straight down, and each time you do this, it's going to come out a little bit different. It will not be the same each time. You can use smaller blocks and make smaller squares. And that's your block. So if you have a smaller block and you want to just do a little one, you can. I'm going to go ahead and take this away now. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my flower on there, and I'm going to stamp that in Moody Mauve. Isn't that pretty? Okay. While I have the ink out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment, because you know I like to stamp sentiments first. And that is going to be, May All Your Wishes Come True. Sometimes with photopolymer you do need your pad. hold it down for a few seconds. Set that aside. And then we'll stamp the inside, which is Happy Birthday. Set that aside. While I have my ink out, I'm going to go ahead and stamp my envelope too. I'm only going to ink up, well actually I'll just go ahead and put my paper down and just close up my ink, close up my ink over here. Well, I actually need my butterfly, don't I? So let me do my butterfly. And I put that on the inside. And you can also put that on the envelope if you would like. Ink to paper, that's what it is. The only die cut was this label. Okay, we're going to go ahead and adhere. So this is going to go on here, and since it's 1/8 of an inch, I'm going to use glue for a little bit of wiggle room. And then we'll do the Happy Birthday. As you can see, another quick, easy card that you can use any stamp set with. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and put this here, and I'm going to go ahead and use my Stampin' Seal. And I'll put this on the inside. Okay. Now what I did with the label, because the glue doesn't seem to hold as well, I'm also going to angle my ribbon a little bit. I'm going to put down a bunch of dimensionals, so that will hold the ribbon. As well. Okay. And just, and then you add your brushed brass butterflies, which I just had. Here they are. And add a butterfly to it. And there's your card. Nice and simple and quick. Thank you. This is Debbie. You have an awesome day.